Hey guys, so let's have a quick candlestick lesson. We are long overdue for one, and this is episode 9 of Candlestick Lessons. And tonight we are going to talk about a bear pennant that I caught on Klarna, that I posted the trade plan for Klarna in my Skool community, and I caught this. And even though they just went public September 10th, I usually don't trade IPOs, but one thing we know about an IPO is that it may rally up, but it is definitely going to come back down to either a lower level and sometimes even lower than what it opened at. In this case, as you guys can see, before it even began to play out, this is what was caught for that bear pennant that was on there 4 hour as well as on their daily. And then I'm going to take you to the charts to show you exactly how it played out and how you can watch for this to make your move on any trade regardless of what time frame you may be seeing it on. So if you see what I just showed you in the book, you will automatically spot it. Now, because they just went public on September 10th, this is literally everything that we have to work with Klarna. Just everything that you're seeing on this little chart is all the action Klarna has had since September 10th up into now. So that's what's today, the 28th? That's 18 days, about to be 19 days on the market. That's all we got. All right. But the pattern is very, very visible here. Okay. So we look for this pole, or you can say a pole or leg or whatever you want to use to help you remember. All right. We look for that to come down. Okay. And then we will go from there, make that a little bit thicker. And then we look for the pennant. And you can look for it right around this little area. And if you're in my Skool community, you will see the trade plan that I did for this. I do a pop-up somewhere for it. And this was caught before the continued downside came in to that $38 that we saw on Friday. You see the pennant, you may look at it as a bull flag. Some people may say, oh, it's a bull flag. You may look at it as a wedge. But in this case, it does wedge in to create this pennant-like flag. And the candles get smaller and smaller, and we can anticipate a breakout to come in, okay? And that's exactly what we got here. So you look for that price action pushing down. It can be either a long red pole or a long red candle, or multiple that creates this downside leg. And then we start seeing moving sideways. We start seeing some consolidation, and we start to see it making lower lows, and them candles getting thinner and thinner and thinner, and we get that breakout. I had a target for the $40 that they opened up at as my target to get out, but on that Friday, it pushed all the way down to $38 where I got out of that trade, and it was a very good trade. Okay, so this right here is just something to add to your trading arsenal. When you spot it, you act accordingly to what time frame you spotted it on. And by time frame, what you spotted it on, like if I start this on the daily time frame, that is basically saying I'm going to be in this trade for a little bit. It's not going to be a quick day trade simply because I'm acting on something I saw on a higher time frame. The 4 hour on the daily, and if you go to the daily time frame, you will also see this exact same pattern, just with lesser candles. So spotting it there told me I need to have enough time on my expiration to give it time to play out. That's what I did. Great trade and great acting on this particular pattern. So when you see a bull pennant, it gives you a general idea of what's about to take place next, and you can make your move accordingly. So I hope this was one that you can add, you can spot, you can act on, and you can see a profitable trade simply by acting on it. But let me say this, as always, sometimes patterns can be invalidated. Let's say it got down there and it decided to push up, completely invalidating this bull pennant. It happens from time to time with any pattern. So just be sure that you wait for confirmation before you make your move. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one.